Hello, welcome to Romero Threads on YouTube. In today's video, I want to introduce to you our new beast to the shop. And we got it right here. Bam, right here. So we got the Epilogue laser machine. And in today's video, I want to show you how we are going to incorporate our new laser machine into our embroidery business. We're about to light it up. And before we light it up, I want to talk about why we went with Epilogue, our research journey, because that's always a crazy journey. And of course, the most important thing is how much did we pay for our laser? That's always the big question, because you'll be surprised the prices just range. They're all over the place. And once we turn it on, we'll work on a quick project just to kind of show you the machine in use. Now, a laser machine that's been on our to-do list or on our to-buy list for a while, and research on a laser machine is kind of, I'm gonna say it's a little difficult, right? Because there's information all over the place, from super cheap stuff to crazy expensive stuff. All right, somewhere down in the middle, okay, is just information overload. And one thing that we learned here is a lot of the equipment, okay, they all function different. My research really, even though I did see a lot of YouTube, what I like to do, I like to take a step back and actually visit shops. I like to go to shops that actually have equipment that are running these things like day and night. That was a big thing for me. That will kind of push me towards Epilogue. A lot of the networking that I've been doing, a lot of people kind of been pushing me towards Epilogue, and I take recommendations from certain shops. I take it with a lot of confidence. Now, I've seen them in trade shows. So the one in Atlantic City a couple of years ago, this year when I saw them in Long Beach, all right, they're always there. They always impress me, because the attention to detail, like this equipment is built like a tank, and I wanted something that's gonna last for years, and that can take a beating. Really what we wanted, okay, what we wanted was, this is my main reason for a laser machine. The main reason why I want a laser machine, I got like three main things I wanna do with a laser machine. Even though you have probably like 100,000 different items that you can laser, really, I broke it down to three things, all right? Number one, of course, patches slash with Velcro, okay? That's my big thing for this laser machine, all right? So you're definitely gonna see a ton of videos where I'm like in the lab, I'm trying to get these settings down and the whole process down to the T. All right, so you're gonna see a lot of that stuff. That's really what we've been working on for the past couple of weeks. Of course, number two, we wanna do leather patches, especially on hats. Big item right there for us. And third, which is a project we're about to get into real quick, tumblers. Since we've purchased the laser machine, all right, that's really been our bread and butter right now, just because it's so easy with the proper equipment, of course, which I'll show you in a bit. All right, it's so easy. These tumblers, okay, once you have everything set up, everything is good to go. We're gonna get to this project real quick. Right after we're done, I'm gonna play pricing and what to expect when you're buying a laser machine. All right, before I turn it on, okay, let me just kind of show you what we got here. So this is the 36 by 24, all right, super heavy duty. But what I do want to show you, all right, before we turn this bad boy on here, we do have our extractor. The fumes is a big thing when you're getting a laser machine. All right, so we tried to go the Amazon route. Okay, we got the very popular fume extractor that pretty much a lot of people have. It didn't fit our needs because we have neighbors, right? And when you're doing a lot of this engraving, okay, when you're doing a lot of this engraving, you get a lot of smoke, and the last thing you want to do is just dump it out where your neighbors and your people around are gonna be exposed to a lot of this, because the smell, you can't hide from the smell. The smell is harsh, and we just want to be 100% safe, because the last thing we want to do is endanger our health, like long-term health, just to make some money, right? So this one here, all right, this one here, this is a whole different beast right here, okay? So we were pumping out air outside of our window, just like pretty much a lot of people do. Okay, but we needed that next level type stuff. All right, so this is its own video right here. Right, we're still learning the science of this. All right, but right now you're gonna see how, once I light this up, you're gonna see how that fume just gets instant extracted. Before we start our tumbler, all right, bam, bam, I want to show you this accessory that we got right here. All right, this one here is specifically for tumblers. Okay, so I'm about to turn this on. Right, bam, look at that. It's like a beauty right here. This is straight beautiful right here. So the machine's about, once you turn it on, the machine's gonna start thinking. It's gonna set itself up. And since it's connected here, the machine knows I'm ready to do a tumbler or a rotary item. All right, something cool about this while we're waiting for this to set up, it's wireless. So all my files from my computer, I'm on Illustrator, I hit print, and it goes straight to the machine. Okay, I think we have a good view right here. So I'm gonna send this to its home to give me a little space. I'm gonna drop it down a bit. Okay, so it's dropping down because I got a big 64-ounce Yeti. All right, so I got this big daddy right here. Okay, so this is my personal one. So what I want to do, I just want to customize it, and I'm just doing all my favorite logos, names, all crazy type of stuff. All right, so this is my personal one here. So we got a little clip here that holds, okay, most cups. This situation, this tumbler's too big, so we're gonna move it. It's really not necessary. Very useful with certain like smaller cups, but we don't need that here. So you could adjust it. So usually we could do it like this. We could flip it maybe like this. All right, you gotta figure out what's the best way to do this stuff right here. Sometimes there's right answers, sometimes there is no right or wrong answers. All right, it's all depending on the specific tumbler that you're working on. We're gonna use the level to make sure our cup. So this one here has a magnet on it, good size on it. So all I'm gonna do is level this. All right, you tell me, all right, because I got this camera blocking me, but we look good. All right, so you can kind of see how it's sitting. All right, you can see I already have my name on it on the side. All right, but you could kind of see, I want to show you how it's resting right here. All right, bam, so we got that good view right there. All right, see my dot? Okay, you might not see it 100%. I see it. So what I want to do, all right, find that dot. It's exactly where I put that dot right there. Okay, it's right here. Put this as my center point. I'm telling the machine, hey, this is where I want you to center the design. And here, since I'm using a tumbler, I'm going to manually focus this. I gotta lift it. So it just got the tip, that end of this stick right here. All right, bam, it's right there. Easy breezy. All right. Now we are good to go. All right, so two things that I need to do, all right? I need to push play, but before I push play, we're gonna turn on this guy right here. There's a lot of science behind this, all right? Before I get into all the details of what it does, at this level right now, this is you're gonna see a lot of smoke coming right here. It's just gonna pull it, instant, all right? No questions asked. It's gonna clean it out, and you cannot smell anything whatsoever. Design has been sent. I was gonna do a 4-inch, but I'm just gonna make it 3-inch, all right, because I want the design to be nice and visible. Like when you see it, I don't want you to have to turn the cup to see the design. Everything's ready to go. Let's double check. I'm gonna turn on the air. All right, the air is now turned on. What I can do also, I can do a trace. So let's trace this. Make sure I'm within boundaries and that nothing's gonna hit. All right, looks good. Bam, it went back to where I started. I like to do that because that way if I have any obstruction or something's gonna be off, all right, I'll view it during the trace, right? Okay, now we got the air. Okay, so we got the air, we got the design, we're centered, we're leveled. All these little minor details are all put into place. Now it's the easiest part, it's pushing play. So let's go ahead, let's push play. All right, I don't know if you can see it good, but that smoke, as soon as it shows up, it's getting pulled out. So this is about a 3x3 design, and the time it's showing 3 minutes 48 seconds. All right, so not bad for this type of design for this size. And one thing, I'm definitely going to go into more details because there was a lot of little details in setting this up. Okay, I don't want to make it seem like I just sent the file, push play, and it's ready to go. All right, there's a lot of stuff that I'm gonna get into the details once I get into making video on specific projects. Okay, but I kind of want to give you an idea of just kind of like an overview of how everything works. All right, if we didn't have this, if we didn't have the extractor here, okay, this whole area would have been filled with smoke. All right, there's zero smoke being, you could only see the smoke that's showing and it's being pulled right away. All right, it's all good. Send this guy back home. Give it a second just to pull all that air. All right, any small residual air is just gonna pull it back in. Should be good. All right, so right now it looks like when it comes out, it doesn't look like anything. All right, it looks like it's all messed up, but once we clean it, all right, once we clean it, all this is gonna shine. And bam, look at that right here. See if I can get you a good view. Look at that. Super clean. Look at that. All right, so definitely gonna do a lot more stuff on this. All right, I have so much other real estate. I could put other designs. All right, I already got this. I already got the Romero here. All right, so I still need my design for here. All right, but for right now, look at this right here. This is with the light shining, so I can see any imperfections, which everything is all good right here. Now for the big question of the day, how much does it cost, right? How much does all this stuff cost? Which, to tell you the truth, I didn't think we were gonna spend as much as we did. All right, but the more you kind of dig and dig and dig, the more you realize really what you're getting yourself into. All right, and like I said in the beginning, you can definitely go the super cheap route. All right, you're gonna have to do a lot of modification. You're gonna have to do a lot of tweaking. Big word, okay? Big word in that type of field is like hacks. Everybody's looking for tips, tricks, hacks. When you go the super cheap route, okay, we wanted everything to be commercial ready and production friendly. That's why we went here. All right, so to give you a quick overview, big ticket items that we got, of course, laser machine, the air extractor / purifier, and a brand new laptop. Okay, I want a brand new laptop, start from scratch, brand new, just to run the software. Okay, I could have used my regular digitizing computer, but wanted something faster, stronger, something where I'm going to open up all my Adobe suite, okay, and push this computer to the limit. So for these 3 items, I got them like right here. We're looking at 42 grand. Now, that's not, that was all cash, okay? That was all cash, and this is not a flex, all right? I'm not trying to flex here. I'm not trying to say, hey, look at how great we are. A big reason why I want to do this, because if you're doing research, you need numbers, right? You want to know, where does this type of equipment land at? So this is really for those doing research. Now, variables, right? There's always variables. Let's say you are financing. Of course, the price is going to go up. There's going to be different variables. There's different accessories that I have that you might not have, or that you might need that I don't have. So anytime you're doing research, don't take somebody's price and say, well, this person's getting that one, right? This is all for research purpose only. To be on the safe side, let's say the equipment, the machine, all right, 33 grand. And to estimate the extractor, let's say 7 grand to round to the nearest number. And laptop, 2 grand. Now, this is the big topic for our channel. Our channel, we really want to dig deep into patches. So look out for our classes on patches, because I always say there's 1,000 different ways to do patches. Whatever method you use, trust me, you're always going to be tweaking your method. There's never a one way to do patches. So this is us kind of like elevating, right, to that next step. We're kind of tweaking it to that next level. Of course, ton of other projects that we're always testing. I'm excited to kind of enter this world of laser. And if you've been following the channel for a while, you already know that I like to investigate. I like to research. I want to know the who, what, where, when, how, why. How do these equipments work? Follow our journey. If there's anything you want to see, if there's any type of projects that you want us to work on, we are always down to do projects where we can all learn. And I like to share whatever I learn, things to look out for. I do want to thank you for stopping by today. Leave any questions, comments down in the description, and I'll see you on the next one. Peace out.